The 2017-2018 season of the NBA was a crazy year. We had players like Russell Westbrook absolutely putting it on people's heads and still going crazy. Steph Curry and Kevin Durant running amok on the league and just not being fair to the competition. And LeBron James somehow taking this Cleveland Cavaliers team to the finals. But the most insane thing over all of that was the MVP of that season, James Harden. This man was in his bag, dog. He could not be stopped in the ISO, and people was about borderline scared to guard this man. Like, look at this pass, dude was going crazy. With that being said, I decided to make that dangerous version of him in NBA 2K25. Let's get right into it. Hey, yo, what's good, fellas? It's YRP. We got another 2K video, and we back at it with the build videos, dog. So look, today, as you saw for the intro, we got James Harden in his prime. Current James Harden was an all-star. He's still going crazy, but that prime James Harden was a different man. So I'm gonna make him an NBA 2K25. We're gonna upload some videos on him, but I'm about to show you how I made him. It's gonna pop up on the channel. And if you see my channel also, man, I got so many builds at this point. I'm pretty confident that I know what's gonna be good on the build even before I play on it. So yeah, we're gonna get right to that. All right, check it out. So first thing first, go to create your own. First name James, last name is gonna be Harden. James Harden is left-handed, so we're gonna put right there. Now his current number is 1, but prime James Harden is 13. If you want current James Harden number, make sure you go to the Bulls. If you want the 13 number, there's a whole lot of teams that got it, but I went to the Celtics, so go there. Now right here, you got two options. If you want to stay true to what he is, he's a shooting guard, you can put him right there, but it's sometimes gonna put you at small forward. And I know some of y'all probably don't want this, so what I did, I put him at point guard. He's running the offense most of the time anyway, because he's either ISOing or like passing it. So if you at point guard, you most likely get the ball more, and you're gonna be able to play more like James Harden. The height. Now, some sites say he's 6'5", some say he's 6'4", but most I see say 6'5". But you know, in this game, most animation get cut off at 6'5", and James Harden, he be going crazy. I gotta go to 6'4" to make sure I get most of the animations just 1 inch down, and plus he's part of 6'4" anyway. You know, these NBA sites be lying. Wait, it's gonna be 220. Put it up right here. Now his wingspan is 6'11", but we all know James Harden mid-range and 3-point is higher than that. So I had to go to 6'10" side to make sure I can get more badges with that 93 mid-range we're gonna get later. This is what we looking like right now for James Harden. Let's get into the stats. Prime James Harden was a bit of everything on offense, man. We was just going crazy. So first thing we're gonna do is put up 85 on the driving layup, dog. Pretty nice layup, and at this point you'll be able to get layup mix master, float game. If you want 88 layup, I guess you could change some stuff around if you really want that float game thing, but nah, I'm gonna stick at 85 in the driving dunk. I don't know if most of y'all know, James Harden be getting up. He will put the ball on your head, dog. And right here, we gonna go to 89 driving dunk. Not nothing too crazy, but you get some contact dunks. I got 89 driving dunk on my LeBron James build, and that man be doing some crazy driving dunks. So don't think 89 ain't just nothing. Standing dunk is gonna be 45. Always put your standing dunk at 45 if you have a low standing dunk. Always. You have to get those standing dunk animations. Post control is gonna stay low. It's gonna be 40. I don't think James Harden going to the post that much, man. He's mostly ISOing, trying to take you from the perimeter, doing a whole lot of moves on you. But yeah, we ain't gonna be going to the post much on this build. Now, to this man's bread and butter. You know, mid-range is the way in this game, so we're gonna put this up to an 88. This will get us to a 93 mid-range, and this is where our first cap breaker goes to. +5 on this, get me to 93 mid-range. And then that 93 mid-range will unlock a whole lot of badges, such as set shot, shifty shooter. The 3-point is gonna follow with an 89. I know James Harden is definitely in the 90s, but you know you have caps in this game. Limits range on silver, I'm fine with that. And at the end though, thanks to these takeovers, I'm able to go even past that. I did the takeover, I decided I'm gonna do as offensive artist. It's gonna boost me up. So see, I'm at an 89. I'll go to a 96 3-point. Sounding more like James Harden, ain't it? Let me move my webcam over so y'all can see that. So yeah, check it out. You see, 96 3-point when I get it to the max. I already have this takeover maxed out, so I'll have it all real. The free throw is gonna go to a 90, dog. Right here. You know James Harden, you gonna bait them fouls, get to the free throw line. The complaints people have about SGA right now is what people were saying about James Harden back then, dog. And now we move on to the playmaking. First thing first, pass accuracy. James Harden is a great passer, dog. dog. Like even now, his game is more passing, like playmaking and stuff, but playing the point guard. He did pass back then too, cause see, I remember him getting a whole lot of triple doubles here and there. He had some high assist games, so this is why we're gonna put it at 87. You know, usually I like to go to 89, but as y'all know, I'm gonna be hitting vet too soon. I say soon, maybe like in a few weeks, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna do +5 on this to get me a 92 passing accuracy. It'll give me a Hall of Fame diamond plus the high pass accuracy. I just think that's very accurate to James Harden, though. But that's just a future cap breaker with that one. For people who don't really care about that high pass accuracy, you can stay at 87. 87 is fine. 87, 89, fine. Shoot, you can stay right there. A cap breaker that I have right now that I'm gonna be using is gonna be on ball handling. This is gonna go to a 90. You know, we all know James Harden be cooking up. This can't be no low ball handling, but it don't end up. The second cap breakers come in. I get a +5 cap breaker this season. So yeah, we're gonna get a 95 ball handling. I'm able to get that Steve Francis, all of that, man. Making sure I get that. I'm gonna have access to a lot of dribble moves, as I should, cause James Harden, you know I gotta have it. But something that is a little low is the speed with ball, and I'm fine with that. I'm gonna get that Jalen Green dribble style on this build. If some of y'all want like Darius Garland or something, you gotta go to 86, but I know I'm fine with this. And plus, James Harden ain't really like the quickest man on the court at the time. It ain't like blitz fast, dog. I think this is pretty right. So we're gonna stick to the 75, keep that silver lightning lunch. If I wanted to, I can max +1 it. But I think I'm a max +1 my limited range when I get it, dog, and get it to gold. And on to the defense now. This is where, like, you know, James Harden's had his complaints in the past. People say he don't play defense that much. The defense ain't bad on this build. It's gonna be an 82 perimeter defense. Nothing too crazy. Just got bronze badges here and there. Your challenges up, and it still is gonna be a 85. Again, nothing too crazy, but I will be able to get in them lanes. James Harden got his steal, man. He can steal the ball. But yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all wasn't expecting the defense to be something spectacular on this build. Now, some of y'all won't. You could go down to a 74 and, you know, save some points if you want to. Now, thinking about it, maybe I should do that, but I'm gonna go to that 82. I don't want to be a completely a liability, but I don't want to put it up too much where, like, you know, this ain't Harden. But now I'm looking at 74. I got 74 perimeter defense on other builds, dog. So it don't sound that bad to me. I'ma see. But yeah, I'm giving y'all that option. Now, James Harden is a pretty nice rebounder. This is gonna be a 78. He's gonna go all the way to the max, and this is gonna follow in being a 60. This man, he would get the rebounds. And this build, don't expect it to be rebounding all the big centers and stuff, dog. This is just so you can grab rebounds here and there. You ain't just gonna be lost when it come your way. James Harden is not like blitz fast, dog. He's gonna be at 80 speed and an 80 agility, and that is fine. Now, I got a few builds with this 80 speed and agility, man. I think the sweet spot is 85, but if you're looking at my stats right now, man, I got so much stuff. You know I can't fit it in everything. Strength is going to be a 84. It's going to give me strong handles on Hall of Fame. You ain't going to be able to push me around that easily. And last thing on the list, this is going to help me get my contact done so I can dunk on y'all head. No, I'm playing, y'all, man. You know I love my subs. But yeah, this is going to give me a 78. And this is going to be... All right, which one of y'all too high up, man? I'm supposed to have one more point, dog. Okay, I found it. It was the post control. The post control took that. All right, now, but yeah, you see, this is the final part of the build. Now you can there's a lot of stuff you can change on this build if you want to. I know some of y'all don't want this high driving layup. I know I do. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna make sure I'm versatile, but you can go down to 80, have most stuff to put it up on. You probably could get that 89 pass. Like I said, for some of y'all that want it, bring that back down. Let me see, 87. Put it up to 85. The rebounding don't gotta be that high if you wanted to. Like I said earlier, you can take this down to a 74. Let me see, and then put it somewhere else. What? Actually, yeah, I'm curious. What can I put this? Could get that 89 pass, I guess, if I wanted to. Maybe I will do this. Maybe. But yeah, I know a lot of y'all got different play styles that you want to do. There's a wide variety of stuff you can do, man. Shoot, maybe you can take this 74 perimeter defense down and try to put it up on to the speed. And if you don't like that free throw, you can take this down to like an 85 and then get you like 85 speed on this build. Have a free throw. This is definitely what's coming up next. So let's get into what is the shades. Kevin Johnson, Anthony Simons, and LaMelo Ball. We got that 311 scoring playmaker. I already got that name for one of my other builds. I'm hoping when I put my cap breakers on it, I doubt it's gonna change, man, because I'm putting the cap breakers on mid-range, and so it's most likely what the name of the build is gonna be, bro. This is the prime James Harden build, the next YRB build, dog. But if y'all boys want to see another build that's going crazy, I got Giannis Antetokounmpo in the theater, and that man is taking over. Gotta check that out, dog. But anyway, y'all, I'm YRB, and I'm out.